guys, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and welcome to your daily reading for Sunday, November 20th, 2016. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you again for tuning in and showing some support. So let's get started. I want to apologize for the reading being a little bit late. I usually try to get them out the night before, but I've been under the weather. I'm kind of going back and forth. It's like one moment I feel okay, next moment I don't. So I had taken some cold medicine, and I hate to take medicine, but it knocked me out. So I'm sorry, I just didn't get it done yesterday. So we're going to try to get it in for those of you that are still around if you want to see what your day is going to look like. So let's go ahead and identify the cards. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the High Priestess reversed, the Palace of Cups, and the World card. We've got two major arcana. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Tarot of Dreams deck, or maybe you're just not familiar with how tarot decks are set up, the Palace cards are not a common thing amongst decks. I want to say that this is unique to Ciro Marchetti, or Marchetti, however, whatever the correct pronunciation is for that. The Palace cards are about an environment that you can create or desire to be in. It can be about a state of mind or being. And the Cups are about love and relationships and comfort and intuition and spirituality, and all of that metaphysical, kind of out of this world type stuff. So I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of what, the Palace cards kind of represent. The other thing I want to say too is usually I have 3 cards. So in my dailies, if you see a 4th card or even more, these are the ones that have jumped out and they wanted to be seen. And this is what happened with the World card. It wanted to be seen, so I couldn't ignore the world. We never ignore the world. Shouldn't ignore the world. Anyway. So what I'm feeling like is with the Ten of Cups, and that is a beautiful card. If you can look in on that, you got these 10 beautiful cups. You've got what looks to be like the husband, wife, 2 kids, and the dog, and it's all this just beautiful stuff. It's greenery, and you see a little red popping out there, and full cups, and this just looks like a family that is together and happy and complete. And I feel like that is the type of environment that you're going to find yourself in today. There's going to be, conversation. There's going to be the exchange of love and caring. This is the whole family sitting around on a Sunday watching football. Maybe there's friends that come over, some cooking going on. And especially with the holidays coming up. I know my daughter and I today, we are getting together after she gets off of work, and we'll go to the grocery store and start getting our stuff to get ready to start cooking for Thanksgiving. So that's the kind of day I'm going to be spending, and this Ten of Cups reflects that perfectly. This is a Mars and Pisces energy, and I think that's just a beautiful energy. I love Mars and Pisces, one of my favorite placements. Then we've got the High Priestess reversed. What I think this talks about, along with the Palace of Cups, is that I feel like for those of you that are even watching this video, it's because you're at a place of maybe an alternative type of spiritual being. I feel like that these are people who act in ways that are they rely on their intuition. They're heavy into spirituality, or at least trying to go that way. And the Palace of Cups is generally the type of environment that this person creates. It's a very creative, fluid environment. Well, what I feel like with these 2 cards reversed is that today, it's not that you don't act in that, but I think today you're more hands-on. You're more logical. You're more practical. You're interacting still with love and creativity, but you are not, in your creative space. I feel like today is not the day that you're going to sit back and meditate and, do sound therapy, all of that metaphysical stuff. I feel like today that you are dealing with people hands on. You're having some fun, kind of putting, your spirituality and creativity on the back burner for a while to join the real world, as we see here with the world coming up. Not saying that the spiritual world is not the real world, but what I'm saying is that you're acting today in a very uh, tangible type way. That's the way I see it with the High Priestess and the Palace of Cups card reverse. Um, and I think it's going to be a great day. I mean, it's kind of like you got the world in your hands, at your feet, your fingertips, with this world card coming up. This is, to me, saying that even though you may be putting your creativity on the back burner, you may be putting your spirituality on the back burner, you have found an effective way to use all of the elements. With the world card, you can see the element of air. With the white there on the top left, you can see the element of earth with that green there at the top right, the element of fire bottom left, and the element of water with the blue on the right. So I'm feeling, sorry guys if that seemed chopped off. I had to pause the video for just a moment. Okay, I was saying the last thing was we've got the element of water there, bottom right. What that says to me is, even though you might be putting your creativity and your spirituality on the back burner, that you have found an effective balance of all of the elements today in order to deal with your family and friends and create that environment of love, peace, and compassion, and joy, and completeness. Now, the other thing that I see too is with the Ten of Cups and with the World card, these cards both talk about a state of completion. So the other thing I want to say about that is, for those of you who maybe you feel like you haven't effectively been able to create that feeling of completeness in the family, that you haven't relied on finding that balance between what is known and what is not, using those great abilities of the High Priestess. Maybe you're feeling like that you haven't been emotionally interactive enough with your family. Maybe you felt some lack of ability, with your bonding with other people, and you spend a lot of time alone. Well, I feel like today you kind of come out of that. You start to feel like you've healed in some way, and it could just come out of nowhere. You just may start to understand that whatever problems you may have felt like you were having that were keeping you disconnected, I feel like today, even if not beyond today, but at least today, you feel like you've come full circle. You feel like you can love today. You feel like you can create a place of peace and joy and happiness. And I feel like you absolutely do. And for those of you who have decided today to go ahead and, just kind of spend a practical day just loving on everybody, and you want to put your spirituality and meditation and yoga and all of that stuff on the back burner today, that's absolutely fine. You still have to find a balance between the hidden world and the world that you actually live in. That's always going to be necessary, I think. So, I think that this is a great spread. I think that this is a great, awesome reading. And I think today is going to be a great day. So let's go ahead and see what the numbers look like. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the High Priestess, which is the number 2. And then we've got the World card, which is 21. And that adds up to 33. 33 is a master number. I'm actually a master number 33 myself. So I think that's very interesting. And I think that this reading fits me. I think that this is a very accurate representation of what's going on in my house today, and even speaks about who I am or who I've been. So the fact that this comes up to 33 and I'm a master number 33, that this actually resonates with me a lot. So, but we're not going to focus on master numbers today. We're going to go ahead and simplify that down to the number 6. And the number 6 is about domesticity. It's about harmony within the family. It's about transcending difficulties. in order to come to a place of harmony and understanding and, you know, wisdom. Oh man, I think this is great. This is great reading. So I hope you guys are actually able to achieve this completion. If there's something that has, you know, gone unworked on, undealt with, you know, I do hope that that comes full circle to you today, because today seems to be a beautiful day. And that's the way I see it. Um, Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. If anybody would like a personal reading, you can send email to Tina at 85thHouseVibrations.net. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.